You are what success looks like. Let's go.
I believe in my heart is that black and brown males can graduate high school at 80, 90, and 100%. I believe that's possible.
For a leader, you have to really have the will and the skill. People might have the will and then they get burnt out because they don't have the skill.
Because it was by the grace of God that I was successful. When you put the right supports in place and you put a culture of love, I promise you the babies can do all things through Christ who strengthens them, right?
Hey, you all, this is Pastor Still. Listen, I'm so excited about my friend's book, Dr. MarcK Abraham. Listen, make sure you get your hands on this book. I believe this book is going to be life-changing. We had such an awesome time with him at Kingdom Church. He did an excellent job speaking about the book, and I really believe that education can literally help break the back of that spirit that tries to stop us from learning. So make sure you get your hands on that.
Good morning, 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 good morning. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Buenos noches, buenos dias, buenos tardes, bonjour, bon nuit. What's good? What's happening? How your mama them? How your cousin them? How your auntie them? How your family them? What's up, y'all? It's Saturday. Oh man, it's Saturday and I just got back from Alaska. I've been here for about maybe an hour. Got back to New York an hour ago. I was traveling 8 p.m. East Coast time and got back at 10 a.m. the next day. So I started traveling Friday at 8 p.m. y'all time and then got back this morning at 10 a.m. Somebody say tired? Somebody say tired, right? It's a long doggone traveling trip, man. It's a long traveling trip. It's a long journey. A long journey. So, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. Y'all mind if I get straight into the work? Y'all mind if I get straight into the work? Let's get into the business side of this real quick. The title of this message called, let's talk business. I'm gonna kind of give you, and here's the benefit of me having these conversations with you at this juncture. By the way, if you don't know who this is Dr. MarcK Abraham, #1 success speaker in the world, president and CEO of MEA Consulting Services LLC, the fastest growing consulting company in the country. Yeah, and I'm here with my success family. Yeah. I'd be watching the rap battles, Kirk, and they'd be like, yeah. Hey, let me say this. Does anybody else do this? Is this just a Mark thing? If you call me by mistake, like if you make a mistake and call me by mistake and you didn't know I called, I sit there and listen on the phone and see what's going on. Anybody else do that? Except me. If I'm the only one do that, so you make a mistake and call me, man, I'll be like, nosy. And then you pick, hello, I didn't know you was on the phone. Yeah, I've been here for 30 minutes. I just sat there and listened. Forgive me. Don't make a mistake and call me, because I sit there and wait on the phone all day just to see if you're gonna say anything crazy about me. I got problems. Lord worker, help me. Yesterday I posted something, and this lady was she got reckless with her little fingers online, and she posted some stuff like, I posted something like, if when you're looking at your kids, your students, assessments, it should anger you. You should take it personal, and you should put systems in place. And this lady will post something and talk about anger. You should just change the grades with these raggedy folks who went online talking about I forced them to change grades. That the accusation came out false, and I said, you got to be out your doggone mind. As much scrutiny I was under, you think I'm going to put my doggone livelihood on the line and cheat? I don't cheat to win, baby. I just win. I ain't got to cheat to win, because I'm going to will my way to a win. I'm always going to win. Even when I try to lose, I win. I just know how to win. That's what I do. It don't matter. So I never have to cheat. I ain't never cheated my life to win. I always win. It ain't even a thing. It's not even a thing. So when these raggedy, no good, stank breath, ugly, oh, this Lord, I just catch my mouth out there. Lord, forgive me. But when these folks went online and lied and said I forced it, I say, man, y'all lying and the truth ain't in you, but the truth gonna come out. So this raggedy lady gonna put up online talking about, oh, you forced them to change grades. I said, lady, you better watch you running your mouth with the wrong. I was ready. Hey, I was ready for the smoke yesterday, man. I was traveling, I was tired, and maybe I gave her a little bit too much smoke. I didn't call her out of name, family, so you ain't got to, I ain't call her name, but I did give her that smoke. Sometimes you gotta put people in their place though. Sometimes people think they just gonna say reckless stuff to you online and everything gonna be sweet. It ain't sweet over here. It ain't sweet over here. You gonna get that smoke. Sometimes you'll get that smoke. So nevertheless, let's talk business. Here's some things that I think is beneficial for you. And the great thing about this is I'm still, although my company has hit so many houses and touched so many kids, the scary part about what we do at my company is we still within our first 5 years. What's scary for the country is we only in our first 5 years. Yo, think about this. In the first 3-4 years of my company, we've already became national. National, man, a national impact. We all over the doggone country. And we ain't even hit the 5-year mark yet. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. And so here's what I'm learning in business. I'm trying. Listen, for all them folks, man. I be saying this, y'all might not be picking up on it, but I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I know you hear the footsteps. I'm coming. Yeah, I know you hear me. You might be thinking that I'm not here, but I'm here. I'm here now. I'm coming. Right? Like the break's over. We here for the takeover. We here for the takeover. We're not here to play games. We're not here to play games. So when we talk about business, there has to be a sense of uh, insatiable fire and desire for you to want to be successful. There has to be something that is like it's a fire that you can't extinguish. I mean, you can't put it out. There's a fire and there's a desire. Like there has to be something on the inside of you say, I want this more than what they wanted. Right? I want this with everything on the inside of me. I want this. Like I wanna so I want this with everything. So that's what it like you have to have that. I truly believe. There gotta be a fire on the inside of your belly to say I want this. So you got that. We talk about that all the time. Talk about your will. But here's some practical things that I've seen that I had to do. Number one, marketing. Marketing. What's marketing? I don't know. I ain't never been to business school. I don't know all of the like the when I say I don't know, like I don't have the perfect little answer for what marketing is. But what I do know is you got to get your product out and your services out to as many people as possible. Your products and services has to go out. And when I say I don't know, not in the sense of I don't understand the concept of marketing, is I didn't go to business school to learn how to do business, right? I didn't go to business school to learn how to do business. What I did was I talked to a lot of people who've done business successfully and picked their brains and got information from them. So I'm going to try to share with you as much as I've gotten up to this point to be able in the first 2-3 years of my company be able to touch so many houses and travel all around the country, and we doing it within. What's going to happen next year? Oh, what? What? What's going to happen at year 5? What's going to happen at year 8? What? So what I'm saying is number one, you got to have a insatiable fire. There got to be a fire that just burns in the inside of you. Number two is you got to market. Like, don't be afraid to tell people what you do, right? Like, tell everybody, and it might be uncomfortable because people say stuff like, "You always promoting yourself." Of course, who else could promote me? Like, if I don't promote my products, who else could promote my products? I'm supposed to wait until you promote my products? You don't say that to Coca-Cola. You don't go to Coca-Cola and say, "You always promoting that wonderful Coca-Cola with the fizzes and the bubbles on top." You don't say that to them. You don't go up to Nike and go to their website and say, "All y'all do is promote y'all niggas." Oh my God, don't you want to? No, you don't do that to them. You go to Nike's page, they're promoting their business. So if I don't promote it, who else gonna promote it? I'm supposed to wait until you feel it necessary to promote my stuff? Man, you must be out your good loving mind. I gotta promote my business. I gotta promote what I do. And I'm gonna do it unapologetically because I know I have a service and I have a product that helps people, that helps schools and that helps children and that helps people be successful. I know it works. So because I know it works, I'm going to share it. And if I share it 10 times, 100 times, 20, I don't care. I'm going to share it. And your lack of likes, your disapproval, your why you always sharing your stuff, I'm not here for you, baby. If you don't like it, close your eyes, unfollow me, block me. Do what you got to do, but I'm going to use the means that I have to promote my business, marketing, unapologetically. We talking business. We talking business. So number one, have a fire that's burning on the inside of you. Number two, you got to tell people what you do and don't be ashamed about your product or your service. You always promoting your stuff. Yes. Yes, I am. I wear a t-shirt with I got the old I am what success looks like t-shirt. I walk around with books in my bag. When y'all see me in the airport and I'm taking pictures of people with my books, how you think that happened? I'm always promoting my business. I'm always promoting what I do because this is who I am. What my boy Jay say, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. So watch me handle my business, man. Right? So have a fire. Number two, always market your stuff. ABCs, always be closing, always letting people know what you do, and do it unapologetically because this is how you feed your family and this is what you believe in. All right, number two. Number three, you need an attorney. You need an attorney. You need legal advice. Oh, you know what? Let me stress it. Before I go to that point, number two with the marketing piece. Before I got on, my brother Yves Block, Haitian brother, good brother. He called himself the headshot king. Man, this brother, I would just have an idea, and this brother would just take pictures of me all over the city, and we were creating an image before the image actually came to fruition. Oh man, we were creating an image before the image came. So we'll go to hotels. I got bags in my hand, Louis Vuitton bags. I don't still don't own no Louis Vuitton. That was his Louis Vuitton bag. And he had me walking like I'm going to the airport, posing, number one speaker, and he would do all these video shots with me. I had to see the vision before y'all could see it. So then when I'm posting these dope pictures and I'm posting this and I'm posting this is where I'm gonna be at, this is where I'm speaking at, he helped me create this brand and this image. So with marketing is also brand creation. You have to like have a vision of the brand of who you want to be and who you want people to see you as. This is why when I for the folks who I love and you close to me, and I'll be like, yo, why'd you post that? What does that have to do with your brand? Or what's that got to, you know, you want people to see you here, but you posting stuff that might contradict what you say. And yes, your social media, and yeah, but you are a brand. And if you don't consider yourself a brand, then don't think that you're gonna be competitive in the business space, because what you post and what people see you as, it has to align. There has to be alignment. When you post things that are out of alignment, then people get confused on your brand. There has to be alignment. There has to be some type of continuum to say this is the space that I'm in, right? And so when people check your social media, there has to be something that says, okay, this is who he says he is, and this jives, right? And then when people see you out, again, when you talk about marketing, you are the brand, you are the product. If you're selling intellectual property, we are literally buying you. Well, I say I work out. Not I don't work out just because I just want to you don't guys don't ever see me online like, with my shirt off. I'm not doing it for that. I do it because when I get up and speak and I present and I go places, when I talk about biblical application and practicality, the Bible says God looks at the heart, man looks at the physical appearance. So if you look at somebody and they look sloppy and they look messy and they look broke and they look like they ain't together, you ain't gonna want to invest with them. I don't care what they talking about. If you look a mess, your clothes are disheveled, they ain't ironed, you look crazy, you don't look good, and I got to sit up here and look you in your face and pay you? Heck no. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Because if you don't have the wherewithal to take care of your own physical body, you ain't gonna take care of me because you don't take care of you. If you don't love you, ain't no way you gonna love me enough to give me what's right. So when I'm working out and I'm giving, I'm doing it so that I can have an aesthetic appearance of someone that says, I care about me. I take the diligence and the patience to take care of my body to make sure that I look good, smell good, feel good. And then that means I'm going to be able to produce a product. I'm telling you, I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm just being honest. So when we talk about marketing and branding, it's not just, what you post. It's all about who you are as a person and how you represent in that space. To some of my brothers, I sit there and listen to you, and I look at you and I say, man, listen, hey man, you're gonna have to fill out that shirt a little bit. It don't take nothing for you to do some push-ups now. It don't take nothing for you to look strong. 'Cause I'm a man's man. If you sitting there telling me something and you look weak, I'm not gonna listen to you. Unless you're an old 70-year-old, 80-year-old man and you're supposed to be that. But if you're a young, scrapping 40-year-old and you look like you better be telling me you a sprinter. Cause I'm looking at you like, man, you better have something. Just Dr. Abraham. It's just me now. Y'all do what y'all want. I'm just telling you. The Bible says, man, look at the outer appearance. I'm looking at the outer appearance. You can take care of yourself. Oh, you body shaming, man. Miss me with the crap, man. Come on, man. I've been up too long for you to be. Y'all get too like. Sometimes, man, y'all get too emotional and too weak on stuff that ain't got nothing to do with anything. I'm not body shaming you. I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you if you are a brand, you have to represent that brand in every aspect of your life. And then so when you post a picture, you want to make sure you're posting high quality pictures also. If you got a flip phone from the 90s, don't post no pictures with that crap. Don't post no pictures of that because you're not gonna get a good quality picture. You got to put money into your business so that your business can look like something somebody else want to invest in. If your business looks raggedy, if your business look raggedy, nobody wants to spend money on raggedy businesses. And raggedy is effort. Ain't no reason why your business look raggedy. That's just effort. You could pay people to do a little bit of money. And so that leads me to a point. You talking business, you need money to run a business, y'all. You need money to run a business. So either you're gonna have money physically in the bank or you're gonna have money with credit and use somebody's money, but you need money to run a business. There is, excuse me, you got to have the money to invest into your business. So number one, like a fire and desire. Number two, marketing, and then in under marketing, kind of look at it as layers. Like I got to be always promoting what I do, talking about what I do. Now I post something, so I don't want to be contradictory. I said, man, every time I look at your social media, it's all about where you do, what you're doing, what you're doing, what you're doing. Everything has to have a balance, I believe, right? But like in the sense of like marketing and branding, if I post something that is here, it's still trying to get you here. There's intentionality with my post. Does that make sense? I might post that I'm watching Wakanda with my kids, but I'm still creating a narrative of success, right? I'm still creating a narrative in your mind that this is who he stands for. These are the principles, right? I'm not posting that I'm popping bottles at the strip club. I'm not posting that, right? I'm never gonna post anything, no content, because that doesn't jive with the brand that I have as a businessman. Does it make sense? So even if I post something that might seem like it's here, but it's still trying to get you to this point, right? Is it making sense to y'all? Y'all getting this? Let me thumbs up something. Let me know because I'm talking, but I just want to make sure I'm hitting all the points. Number three, you need legal representation. You need legal representation. With legal representation, you need someone that can make sure that they are looking over contracts for you, making sure that you're writing contracts because before you actually go get a client for whatever it is your business is, you want to make sure that you have someone that has vetted your process to make sure that you're not saying something that's going to get you jammed up. So you need an attorney. You know, I have several attorneys around me. I have several attorneys that are, that do business for me, right? And you have to have attorneys around you, um, you know, and you want to make sure that you have money allocated and resource allocated for attorneys because if you're in business, my buddy said this to me. He said, think about your business as like a funnel. You know, there's money coming in and money to your bank account. Within the money coming in and money to your bank account, there's always these people trying to poke holes to stop the flow of money properly getting to you. And so being sued is somebody that's going to hit you with something that's going to poke a hole. Saying you're going to do something and then somebody jam you up or somebody not paying what they say they're going to pay. You got to have attorneys on deck for that. Number four, you have to have insurances. Whatever it is your product is, you have to have insurances for your product. Um, if you want to be a speaker or consultant, I use a company called Hiscox Insurance, Hiscox, and I think they charge me maybe $90 to $100 a month to insure me, to make sure that that I'm making sure that things aren't. If I do something or say something out of line, and somebody says I'm protected. Now in my space, companies won't hire me unless I have insurance. So I have to keep my insurance current. Have to keep it up to date. What's that? Five? Am I at five? Somebody help me. Six. So we got fire in your belly. We got marketing and all the components to marketing. We have attorneys. We have insurance. Number five, Y'all not talking to me. Number 5, we have selling, which marketing and selling, they're not the same. Marketing and selling is not the same. I heard Robert Kiyosaki say this. He said, he says this. He says, McDonald's don't sell. I mean, they don't have the best burgers. You never went to McDonald's and, ooh, wee, this is the best burger I ever tasted in my life. Heck no. But they sell the best burgers. Sell the best burgers. So you got marketing, presenting an image, putting images out there, putting content out there, talking about your brand. But then there's selling the product, whatever the product is. And what I learned is that there has to be levels of things that you sell, right? Like you got to allow people multiple entry points to give you money. So in the selling aspect, and I'm running out of time. In the selling aspect, there's entry points. So you might be a speaker, but in your speaking might cost 15,000 for 2 hours, right? That's your but that barrier entry is high. It's a high barrier entry. So you might say, well, for 2 hours it's 15,000, and that comes with a 4 hour individual coaching session, whatever the case may be. That's 15,000. But then I have another package that is, you know, you know, 11,000, and then I got another package that's 8,000, and then I got T-shirts that's $50. I got a sweatsuit that's 150. I got books that are $35 each. You see, you're letting people have multiple areas to give you money because they might not have 15,000, they might have 10, but then they get 10 and they just happen to find another 1,000, so now you're getting 11,000, right? But so when you selling, you have to have multiple products that allows people to get in, and sometimes you might just say, I got a $50 product, and that $50 product gets them in, right? And so you want to be able to say, I have multiple opportunities to get them. Now, with selling, you don't want to be the pushy salesperson. You don't want to be the person that is pushy, where you're like badgering people. People don't like to be sold per se. They like for you to give them an opportunity with information and allow them to make the decision based off of the information that you have given them. So, like, you already presented that you do this in your marketing. They're in front of you now as a person who's obviously, if they're in front of you, they are interested in your product because they wouldn't be here in front of you if they weren't interested, right? So now that they're here in front of you, it is your job to get them from they're already at point C to Z. Now, to get them from point C to Z, you have to figure out why they decided to even come in front of you in the first place. And a simple way to find that out is just saying, why are you here? Right? Now, mind you, I'm speaking from the lens of a business of consulting, coaching, and speaking, right? That's the lens that I'm speaking from. But I'm also speaking from a lens of real estate because that's the multiple areas of business that I operate in. But you have to make this. You got to find the practicality in your space. So the question is, why are you here in front of me? And now that I figure out why you're here in front of me, then I can provide you with the services that you're gonna need that's gonna take care of your situation. But I really want to breadcrumb you in, so that you can own this decision so that they don't have buyer's remorse. Man, I we talk about sales, and I'm gonna get up because it's 30 minutes, and y'all know I've been traveling for all night. So we got sales. We got to talk about accounting. We got to talk about bookkeeping. We got to talk about managing your schedule, and then we got to talk about scaling. Scaling. You don't want to be the person who is what I'm doing right now, for the most part, with the delivering on the front end. I'm like a one man show. Now I have a back end that helps me, but on the front end, I'm giving them. I'm playing the saxophone. I'm on the drums. I'm directing people to come in. I'm on the front end. On the back end, attorneys, accountants, and all that, I got people for that. But on the front end, I'm doing everything. For us to get to the place where we are a business and not a solopreneur, meaning you are a sole person ran entrepreneur. We have to scale. Scaling means we have to get other people to deliver the products the way we need them to deliver it. Family, that's my time. If you are interested in this and you're saying, Doc, this is really helpful for me, I love the twist of doing this versus how we usually do affirmations. If you want me to do a part two of this, let me know. If you find this to be beneficial, let me know. But the cool thing is, I'm giving it to you right now for where I am now, right? And some of you are at the place where I am now, or you might be a little bit further behind. What we never really get from a lot of people when we listen to them is this level of practicality on the business. We just see people and they already blew up. They already blew up. They like already big. And you're like, man, how'd you get there? And they say, you just gotta work hard. You gotta do it. And you do it. And you're like, do it, do it, do it. That's it. Like that's all I got to do. Like what? All right. So they don't give you this type of meat, like this type of stuff. I ain't never heard nobody give it to me like they don't give it up like this. I'm giving it up like this because we family. I love you. I'm giving it up. Right. I'm telling you everything that I'm doing. Not just the internal drive and the passion part, but the practicality part. Like how you sell, how you market, how you have what do you use for your accounting? What do you use for your bank accounts? What do you use to scale? I'm trying to give it all up to you. I ain't holding nothing back, baby. I'm giving it all. Because if I give it all and I pour it out, it's gonna come back to me. It come back to me. And it does. I mean, people share with me all type of information. Yo, man, listen, I'm afraid, man. Tax season coming, man. I'm afraid what I gotta do. Man, how you do this? How you get your EIN? How you do this? How you do that? And people give it up. They give it up, right? And so I try to give it back to you. Well, I'm about to go lay down, man. I'm about to go lay down. I got a long night. I got to go see what told my kids I'm gonna go see, take them to see Wakanda 2. Have an Urban League event, Urban League event tonight at 6, I think. And then so it's gonna be a long night for Dr. Abraham. A long night after traveling for umpteen hours. So I will see you tomorrow morning, 8:30. Love each and every one of you. Let's make our affirmations. Let's get up out of here. 2022 is my year. I am blessed. I am the head and not the tail. I am above only and not beneath. Everything my hand touch prospers. I'm a multi-millionaire for the kingdom of God. Wealth and riches are in my house. I'm blessed in the city. I'm blessed in the field. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. My mind is healed. My body is healed. In Jesus' name, amen. Now, family, let me just give you this one more point. If you say I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus, but science says there's some medicine that you can take that will help alleviate the symptoms that you are suffering from, use the medicine. Use the medicine. Lord, I believe I'm healed, and I thank God for the opportunity for the medicine that He's provided me to expedite this healing process. If you just say I'm healed, and God, through this man, presents some medicine for you, but you say, no, that ain't God. It is God. It is God. It's God in the medicine to help you. He gave these people to opportunities to study to get you the medicine you need so that you can be healed. I say that to say this. If you say you blessed and you say you wealthy, you say you rich, that's great. In addition to saying that, there's practical things you have to do. There's practical things you have to do. If the Lord bless you with $1 million right now, there has to be an infrastructure set up so that you can not only have that $1 million, but grow that $1 million, and then also understand Uncle Sam's aspect of the $1 million. The Lord gave you $1 million. Uncle Sam said he still want his cut. And if you don't have the right infrastructure, Uncle Sam want 450,000 of that million. He don't want 25,000. He want 450,000 of that million if you ain't got the right infrastructure. Say what? So you say you blessed, but there's practical things you have to do alongside that. And I'm trying to give you that because I'm learning as I go. We got one of our success members, Sherry. She has an event that she has that I'll be one of her guests. Um, and Sherry, put the date on there, Sherry. And we want everybody to be a part of this. Come on, Success Family is gonna be on Zoom, and she's talking about affirmations and how it's helped her. And she wanted me to share with her network about the power of affirmations, the power of affirmations, and how it has helped transform and enhance her life. She was already brilliant, already a nurse, but how it has helped her through what she's been doing. So we're gonna talk about that on 11/27. I think it's at 4 p.m. And so it's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be fire. So all right, affirmations and prayer. Right. All right, there it is, family. Love you. See you tomorrow morning. Dr. MarcK Abraham, #1 success speaker in the world. We talking business. Peace.